Hey all, Silverplanes here. Today we're playing Hollow Knight Silksong, and I wanted to show you guys an easy early game area where you can farm rosary beads. So as you can see, I am in deep docks up here at this bench. I think it costs like 40 beads to get the bench unlocked, which isn't that much, but you go down here and I'll show you an easy way and then a more interesting route if you want a little extra and want to have some variety. But the easy way is to go up here, fight this guy, kill him, and then proceed over to here. Now there is a chain right here that drops down you have to activate. I'll show you that here in a second, but first we go up here and there's two enemies in this area that I like to kill to get some beads. One is this guy right here. So just easy fighting. I notice there's a lot of patterns in this game, so once you start to learn the patterns, it's not that bad as far as like, you know, enemy patterns. And even like this, it's one giant pattern of here's how I like to farm. So then you fall all the way down here, and you can actually jump from up there right here, but this chain gets knocked down by a lever you have to hit. So if you haven't hit that lever, it's not hard to do, and I'll show you where to go to get it. But you kill this guy, then you stab this guy through the floor like that. Bam, easy. As you can see, I'm up to 605 beads right now. There's like a map salesman guy down here, and I bought everything from him, which felt good to do. So anyway, yeah, so the lever that triggers this, I think, is, yeah, right here. So you can actually jump from the top all the way down there. I'll show you. And yeah, see, if I talk to him, he'll tell me that I'm sold out right now. Perhaps if we meet again on the roads ahead, I shall have crafted new goods to sell. So anyway, if you're all the way up here, you can jump down like this and cut over, and then jump down again, cut over, jump down again, cut over, and then one more time, and you can knock that, and then you can follow the chain. So now at this point, if we wanted to, we could go back to the bench and just farm those super easy enemies over and over and over again. And it's really simple, it's safe, it's effective. Or we can go this route and get a few more enemies to, you know, increase our currency. And I don't think it takes much longer after you get a flow for this area. So I like to go down here and to the left, and then fight our way through here. Now usually I'll kill these enemies on my way down, and this is a little bit riskier though, so you don't want to die and, you know, lose your beads and stuff that you've been saving. So if you want to just take it really easy, go that first route I showed you over and over. These guys are pretty simple too if you just get below them, and taking a little damage isn't that big of a deal. So we're gonna go down here, and then there's this guy. We can have one of those exploding rocks fall on him sometimes. Doesn't always work. Alright, and I'm just gonna kill this guy. On the way back up, this guy, I often forget about him and take damage from him, so we're gonna have to remember. But yeah, so we go all the way down here, kill this guy too, get a few more beads, and then don't full jump because you can hit that ledge. You just want to do a little controlled jump there. And then we're going to go over here. And in here there is actually, if you go all the way left, a little like treasure chest area that has some beads anyway. But we're just going to be aggressive with these guys. Take them out real quick and then go over here. And there's the treasure chest. As you can see, I've already depleted its resources. Whoops. Okay, so now we're good. Now we can go back up to that same bench that we started at, and we'll just save the game and have even more beads. So, and it's really easy and effective, and yeah, I'm watching these enemies. This guy you can kill right through the platform if you want to. Like here, I'll hit him once, but when he goes up above, you can actually just kill him like that. which makes a safe way back up. So, and then you just have to remember where you came from and stuff. I've gotten pretty used to just wandering aimlessly in this game. And after a while, you get used to some of the environments. So now we'll be back in the room with the singing salesman type guy right here. We can just go all the way back up and save our game. And then we'll have even more beads than when we started. And I don't know, I think this is a very effective and easy way to build up your beads early game. Now, I haven't watched any videos on this game yet or anything. I've just kind of been playing it at my own pace and having fun with it, or trying to have fun with it. It is a little frustrating, but like I said, once you start learning those patterns, it's not too bad. So now we can go back and we can farm even more. Or what I would like to do is find a store now. But yeah, so we're gonna go this way. And then we'll go down and directly to the left here. And then here's one of those bell beetle monster guys. You have to pay a little currency to open this area up too. But we're just gonna travel back to Bone Bottom now. And again, it's not that bad to unlock that or unlock anything in that last area. But yeah, so now we're back in this area. We can hit up the shop, this guy, and we can buy some stuff. So it feels good. Mask shard, hold on. So I have 657, so let's buy this. And then I'm actually gonna build up a little bit more and come back and buy the mask shard. But as you can see, it's super easy to navigate around and get back to the shop safely so that you can buy everything that you need. So now let's go back, and I'm just gonna grind until I hit 300 using that same method I showed you. Oh, yep, nope, travel, please. Deep docks. So anyway, we're back here. We can fight this guy, fight ya. So am I at 300 yet? Come on. Easy peasy. Okay, we are gonna be there, and then I'm just gonna go back to town. 303. So, and if you ever need, you know, an easy spot to grind enemies and stuff, this is the place, I think. At least for early game, it's pretty enjoyable. I don't know, I have fun doing repetitive stuff like this. I don't know how many of you will remember that old Square Enix Super Nintendo game. It's called EVO, Evolution, and you actually like start out as like a little fish and you can buy jaws for yourself and all sorts of other stuff. And anyway, in that game, I used to love just grinding and resetting areas and fighting the same enemies over again to get a little more XP so I could like fully upgrade my character for that area. I think there's, you know, once you're out of the water area, you go on land and stuff, and I remember this one area where I was like a reptile of some sort biting bugs, and yeah, it was just a lot of fun to repeat those areas until I maxed out my character or got him as good as I wanted. So the RPG elements in this game kind of remind me of that. So for what it's worth, I really enjoyed playing EVO as a child, and this is a very different game, but there's things about it that give me that same feeling. So we're back here in Bone Bottom, and let's just buy the last thing we need from the shop. Mask shard. Alright. Very cool. And now I have, I guess, 1 of 4 mask shards, so gotta do some collecting. Let me show you a couple highlights as well if you're interested, just things I have on my Switch captures. So this guy here, kind of an annoying boss. He did kill me a few times, but once I got used to him, I was able to overcome his bullcrap and beat him. But I played, as you can see, extremely defensive during this fight. And when he does his jump attack, that's like the worst. But as you can see, I took him out. Alright, and then the platforming in this area, very satisfying and fun to pull off. So I had made it all the way down here. I got a treasure chest. I got a bunch of beads and stuff. And then I went back and I was like, oh crap, all the stuff I got was gone. And my cocoon was elsewhere. But then on my way platforming back, I hit all these jumps and I was like, oh, you know, that wasn't too bad, but the diagonal inputs to hit those is a little tricky. So anyway, that's kind of my first impressions as a Mario Kaizo player, and hopefully you get something out of this video and find it useful. I do enjoy grinding a lot for what it's worth, so that aspect of this game is really quite fun. And on that note, I'm going to call it a day. If you like, comment, subscribe, that helps my channel a lot. I do mostly play Super Mario Maker 2, but every now and then I'll branch out into a different game for a Monday upload. And yeah, I just hope you're all having a great week. Much love, good vibes. I'll see you next time.